Welcome to issue 17 of Connect and Grow magazine. Yes, we are excited to be doing something a little bit different, which is bringing you the video/audio version of this magazine, and you will see this happen more and more. Super excited. Welcome to this breakthrough for Connect and Grow magazine and maybe magazines in the future. So let's get into it. So this issue is action-packed, and as I reflect upon getting to issue 17, I feel so excited and honoured to have the incredible team of writers that we do. Now, some of you that may have been following us for some time knew that we had Mark doing the mental health section. Mark has taken a bit of a break, well-deserved rest for a few things, just making a few changes in his life. But, we'll revisit whether Mark wants to come back in the future or not. But his articles are still there, and he brought such amazing content. With Connect and Grow magazine for issue 17, what I've done with the team is I've said to them, write about what is relevant now in your areas, your expertise. Like, what are you seeing? What do you think people want to know? What are you hearing? What are those questions? So we didn't put a theme into it. However, the team did it anyway. Basically, for issue 17, given that it's January 2025 and that goes through to February 2025, what we're seeing is this amazing theme of how to stick with your goals, like how to create those goals and the benefits of that change for your health, your fitness, and your well-being. Even in Parents Corner and Pets Corner, is that we're tapping into some of those changes. And as I break down and get to the different sections, the theme has been around change, around sustainable change, and how to achieve your goals. So keep watching. We're going to do a bit more of a breakdown through each section, and then I want you to also keep an eye out on all the other videos that we have that will be in this one section. Letter from the editor. So that's me. So there's a bit of wrapping up of 2024. We talk about, letting go of the year that's been, and then we go over the articles as well. But in this part, you will hear and read when you get, so if you choose the digital version, you will read it, but in the video that we'll have for you, you'll hear about some of the changes that you can create in 2025 as we step fully into the new year, knowing that often when a new year comes, there's so many different things that you can bring from the past, but you can also be planning for the future. So make sure that you check that part out. The feature article, which I'll share with you in this part as well, is on reliability. Now, this is a disability support worker company that work with people that have mental health challenges, illness, whatever language you want to use there. Nathan Bell I met virtually some time ago, and he was sharing with me about his writing and how he is a person that has an NDIS plan, and reliability helped him to get his first book out there, to get other books that he's working on, and to really explore that creativity part for him. So in the feature article, we talk about reliability and the amazing things that they can do for people. But in the article also, it refers to their event coming up in Newcastle, where they are having a poetry evening for people that some people live with a disability and some people don't. But it's an opportunity for people to share their joy of the written word and to express themselves and reading their own poetry, or maybe poetry from their own person. So make sure that you check that out in the magazine, whether it's a digital version, whether you read the online article that we have up at this moment in time, or whether you actually listen to it via the video. Great article about an amazing business in the disability sector that's doing amazing work. Our feature article for issue 17 of Connect and Grow magazine is all about Reliability, a disability support worker company. Now, the difference with Reliability is that they work with the participants, particularly on their creativity goals. So those that are struggling with their mental health, things like that, they're working with them to achieve those really creative goals that can set them up for life in so many different amazing ways. I first heard about reliability through Nathan Bell, who you can check out our podcast with Nathan, and he was featured in one of our magazines last year where he wrote about his book, and he shared how he came to write his book and the support that he's received from reliability as well. I encourage you to check out the article this month as well, because they have an event on where it's a poetry reading in Newcastle. It's coming up. It's going to be a great event. So whether you actually require a support worker in the Newcastle area, or whether you just love poetry, why not show up and support those that are reading, sharing their writing and their joy and passion for the written word. It's going to be a great event. Read the article, hear about the amazing work that they do, and thank you to Reliability for being part of Connect and Grow magazine. In the events section for this issue 17, we've got 2 events listed. One is happening at the end of January. That's iCare. They do amazing work in the disability sector as well. So they've got a bit of a get-together for people in the Chelsea area, providers, and just getting to have that opportunity to network with other people. We've then got the Connect and Grow event that's coming up. So that's an expo in the morning and a networking event in the afternoon for businesses in health, disability, and also aged care. So one of the things with this, with Connect and Grow event, is that there are still places available for exhibitors to take time. So make sure that you check out that part of the magazine if you're interested. Also, put the 20th of March in your diary. It's in Doncaster. So that event is something to be looked at and checked out as well. Okay, so let's get into the health and fitness and well-being mindfulness section of the magazine. So every month we have our regular 3 writers, Kathy Ashton, who focuses on clinical nutrition. We've also got Viv DeWitt, who focuses on the fitness, the personal training, and Natalia Walker, who focuses on the mindfulness and mindset. So in this issue 17, Kathy's article, New Year, New You, Embracing Whole Food, Plant-Based Living. So she dives a bit more into living off a plant-based diet. So choosing plant-based foods, how you can still enjoy foods, things like that. She's got 2 great recipes in there, not to be missed. Super excited about that. Especially the sweet coconut balls. They look amazing. Vivian's going to talk to us in the magazine issue for her article on fitness is Unlock Your Best Year Yet, How to Set Goals and Stick and Transform Your 2025. So just to go over that again, it's Unlock Your Best Year Yet, How to Set Goals that Stick and Transform Your 2025 from a personal trainer perspective. She does touch on a little bit of nutrition as well, because she is also a clinical nutritionist as well as a personal trainer. So Viv gets you motivated for your exercise program. So that is a really great goal to read that article if fitness is your priority this year. Now, fitness is something that's really important for everybody, and that's why we have it as part of the magazine. Natalia's article is the 3 key elements to make your goals stick. So you can see how we've got that theme going through the magazine about making those goals. Natalia comes from that mindfulness approach, and she shares a little bit of a case study about a person setting their goals and what could be achieved as they stick to it, but also touches a little bit on how to manage the challenges. They are all great articles, and they're covering that mind, body, and spirit side of things. So to bring it all together for you, super excited about the health, fitness, and wellbeing section of the magazine this month. The girls have come together in the sense of their articles, not physically come together, but their whole approach is, as we go into the new year, of starting it off right, taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, taking care of you. Excellent articles, well worth the read. And then if you get the video versions of the magazine, so it's a video audio of the magazine, you get here, have it read to you with a few images along the way. So the next two articles that I'm going to talk to, I've written these. So we've got mental health and weight management. So mental health, a fresh start, embracing mental well-being in the new year, because we can eat the nutritional food, we can exercise really well, but if our mindset and our mental health is not on track, then we will struggle. So this article dives into, how to embrace the new year and fresh starts. And fresh starts don't even have to just be at the start of the new year. You can choose to have a fresh start at any time, and getting your mindset and your mental health on a really good playing field, so to speak, a level playing field, that you can create these changes. This is a great article to read at any time that you're feeling like you're just struggling a little bit. As we said, we are bringing out the video audio version, and we also have the digital version. But this is a great article for your mental health and well-being. Now, on weight management, and as most people go into the new year, it's like, oh yeah, my New Year's resolution is to lose weight. Well, we've still got you covered on that one, and we're going to keep supporting you on your weight transformation journey in every issue. But this issue, the topic is mastering weight loss in 2025, the 3 S's, which is science, sustainability, and self-care. So we've come from the 3 places of that's what's sustainable, the science in it of losing that weight, or like I like to say, release that weight, and then that self-care, how that plays an important part in that weight release, and then eventually keeping it off long term. It all goes together. We bring it together for you in the weight management article, which is once again mastering weight loss in 2025, the 3 S's, science, sustainability, and self-care. Great article to keep you motivated and on track. And when you combine that information with Kathy's, Natalia's, and Viv's articles, oh my gosh, you are winning. This issue 17 is win-win-win. It's great opportunities for anybody to achieve their goals. Pets Corner. We introduced Pets Corner in issue 16. And Sarah talked all about the amazing fun that it can be with your puppy and things like that. But for issue 17, it's a little bit of a heartbreaker. Oh my gosh. Paw Prints on My Heart is the title of the article, and it talks about Sarah's little dog, Callie. And this is a bit of a tribute to Callie, because they had to let Callie go. She passed away, but it's a beautiful story, and it talks about how, and even as Sarah, who helps owners in training their dogs, she's impacted by the loss of a pet as well, but also it can help you if you have lost a pet. If you're in that stage of having to make those decisions, this article will help you. So while it's a little bit of a tearjerker, it is well worth a read, especially if you have dogs, but even can apply to other animals as well, because, they are part of our family and they do impact our overall health and well-being. As we do in every issue of the magazine, we have neurodiversity and community. So important. They're both so important for people living their best life. So our article on neurodiversity is Enlighten Yourself. Communication is the key to inclusivity. So the article is all about understanding what it's like for a neurodivergent person in a world of neurotypical communication. So often the miscommunication occurs, and then that creates problems in families, in workplaces, things like this. So when we can take the time to understand the different types of communication styles that we each have, the world opens up and people feel a lot more included. Now, community, the power of support. So this article is all about connecting you with your community and how it benefits your health and your well-being. When you feel supported in your community, in your life, you can feel like you'll have a safe space, and from there you can grow. So this article is well worth checking out. Okay, so next up is Book Corner. So every month we attempt to bring you a new book, a new feature on an author. We do have a few people that we're hoping to line up to get them going. But for this month, we've got Julie's book, The Bare Naked Truth. We've got Sarah's book, The Canine Perspective. And we've got my book, Neurodiversity in the Workplace. I've kept these in this issue of the magazine because they're all really relevant to what's going on in the world right now. And they're great books to read, which you can get on Amazon or you can get from Julie, Sarah, or myself. You can get my books on Break Free Consultancy as well. And we are bringing them into the Connect and Grow magazine website as well. So great books to support you on your journey. We're going to bring even more authors as the new year comes through. We're just working on talking to these authors because we don't want just the well-known books. We want to help authors that are launching their books as well. Connect and Grow podcast. So we have Connect and Grow podcast, Connect and Grow YouTube channel, which you're listening to this on YouTube. We hope that you will like, subscribe, and follow. If you're listening to this elsewhere, continue to follow that on social media. Our podcast is aiming at bringing you different content. So some of the content that we bring you will fall into the different categories. So Unapologetically Me is all around neurodiversity. Make It Happen is all around your health and well-being. And Connect, Empower, Soar is that business to business tips. So because our business is so diverse, we like to break it up into the different sections. We work on providing content and interviews that will help you take your life to that next level. And we are lining up some different people, different businesses. Some will be in the disability sector. Some of them will be in their own business, doing different things. We like to bring them on, share about what they do, so you get to know. Having choice about who you can work with is amazing, and that's one of the goals of Connect and Grow podcast and YouTube channel. Now, if you've only been reading the articles online, this section you will have missed. This section is our fun section that we have in the digital version. We also, our subscribers get access to that as well, because what we do is we put little activities in there. We put sometimes it'll be a little mandala, sometimes it'll be a little puzzle, and we give you tips, tools, and strategies about incorporating more fun into your life. So you will never see this article online as a full article, purely because, we like you to actually invest in the magazine and have something else to look forward to. So if you're getting the audio version, you will get the actual PDFs of the activities, such if it's a mandala or whatever it is. Where there's a print off, we do it. It's the same as Kathy's recipes. We do the print off version that we include so you can access it. So this is worth getting the digital version for, these fun activities that it's something you can just sit there and have a mindful moment, which is just for you. And if you need to, because you're printing it off yourself, you can actually, get the whole family involved, have a bit of fun. That's what it's all about. Now let's talk to Uniquely Me project. Occasionally we have people that will share about their experience. They will share about their story, especially with the NDIS or living with a disability. But this month we also talk about our products such as the coffee mugs and the Uniquely Me bracelets, which a percentage of the purchases of those sales goes back into charity and community. So this month, we're talking about embracing your uniqueness for happier you in this month's edition, issue 17 of Uniquely Me. It's all about being the best you can be. And as I said, the sales from the Uniquely Me bracelets go back into the community. We also have some coffee mugs as well. So we like to donate and give to community as much as possible to help others that need that help. Doesn't matter what the charity is, in the sense of whether people are homeless or whatever it is. But in Uniquely Me, same as Unapologetically Me, it's all about being true to you. So you might want to keep if you subscribe to the magazine, you're going to be one of the first people that know this as well, is that we are bringing out our clothing range as well, and Uniquely Me is part of that. So being true to you, so important. This article is a great gift to you. Embrace your uniqueness for a happier you. Be you. Now, we have a business to business section. Now, you're probably wondering why you need a business to business section in an Empower Your Wellbeing. Well, wellbeing is part of business as well. So this month, the article is 10 game-changing business-to-business strategies to skyrocket your business growth. So when you're running a business, you will have periods where are quiet, and then you've got to do everything you can to actually take it to the next level. And a huge part of that is actually stepping out and being at that next level that you can be. We've not got just one strategy or 3 strategies. We're providing you in this article 10 game-changing business-to-business strategies, things that you can start to implement. Just as a side note, that when you get down to the Breakthrough Consultancy, you can check out our services as well and how we can help you achieve this goal even further. As we've done right from the start, we have our health and disability sector part of the magazine, and we keep this going for as long as we possibly can, because living with a disability is tough, and living with an illness or a chronic illness is tough. So what we like to do is just bring some strategies in for businesses that are in those sectors, and occasionally we will change it up a little bit and bring in some strategies for the people that are living with health and disability challenges as they may need. So this time, instead of sharing the updates of the NDIS or My Aged Care or anything like that, we decided to actually do this, which is Building a Better Future, 9 strategies to grow your disability business. So that is all about how to grow your business, especially in a time where there's a lot of uncertainty, and there's also, in some ways, way too many businesses in the sector. So that's what this is all about. Unlike other magazines, we put all our business advertisers in one section. We wanted a magazine that is not going to be filled with constant advertising, that when you get the digital version or you're looking at it online, all you see is advertising. We don't even do the pop-up ads. But what we've now decided is that we're actually helping our businesses that advertise in the magazine to a whole new level moving forward. So in this edition, if you're looking at it online, you're going to see that some of them will have videos and some of them will still be the little business card type look. If you're getting the digital version, obviously it's all going to be just that business card level. But we have space for up to 80 businesses, so we do have some space if you'd like your business seen. But we have everybody in one section, because then you know if you're looking for a provider or a service provider or a cafe, you can go ahead to that business advertising section. But moving forward, we're also online. We're going to have videos of these businesses so you can connect with them even more and get to know them and make that informed decision. The providers or the businesses that we have advertising right now have been great. I contacted them and I said, let's get some video of you. Let's get the people behind the logo out there seen a lot more. Let's make that happen, because people get to know you and that's how they can like and trust. So business advertising section is worth checking out if you're looking for a disability service provider, if you're looking for a cafe, if you're looking for a support coordinator, and we aim to grow this business section even more. We've decided that for the online version, the videos of our writers will also have their businesses in there as well. We're just going to be slowly updating that, but otherwise you can find their details at the end of their articles.